Dirty Dom just got done dirty in Boston, baby. John Cena walked in the TD Garden like it was a Denny's at 3 a.m. and ordered himself a Grand Slam.
The way Raw started out with Triple H in the ring, and he had to give this grandiose kind of.
And a lot of people were really mad.
Really mad. I liked it. I thought it was good. It was a big sign of respect. I thought it was more. I think it was more, to me, in my eyes, a sign of respect. And to be honest with you, if you want to pull the curtain back and like my conspiracy theories, and I'm always right, and it's not a conspiracy theory, but I think that John Cena asked Triple H to do that because Triple H, if you know Triple H, he doesn't really do a lot of the on-screen stuff anymore, and he's actually been noted in on record of saying that he doesn't like doing things like that. So
and people are always saying he's got to interject himself, he's got to continuously put himself over, like compared to who that used to do it every freaking show and held the championship while they were the owner, Vince McMahon.
Yeah,
like compared to who? Tony Khan that comes out that has a special announcement,
and it's like it's like, you know what? That was the last time that John Cena is gonna be wrestling in Massachusetts, and like
he needed an introduction too.
Yes,
and to go along with the segment, to move it along, how it had to work with the story of what was gonna happen.
Yeah,
you couldn't just have John Cena come out.
Yeah,
you needed somebody out there and who better would it be?
Yes,
but
yes.
You could have had, Adam Pearce do it. Yes, but who's more important, obviously?
Yeah, and I think there's a better relationship. And you got to remember too, on this John Cena farewell tour, and we saw him face all of his old rivals and all this different stuff. Who was a big rival of John Cena's that we are not going to see in a match because of health issues is Triple H. Like, that's probably going to be the last time, unless Saturday night's main event he comes out at the end. But that's probably the last time those two are going to share a ring together. And like. It was just in a regular segment, but like you have to look at it from that as a performer's perspective, is that like that's what they were looking at as, like they got to share a ring together, even if it was just a promo and it wasn't a match, which they probably would have wanted to do if Triple H was up for it, but I didn't hate on that at all. And on top of that, it gave me one of my favorite moments of Dom's run that he's had here, because Dominic Mysterio did come out to the ring and was saying that he's better than John Cena in every era and everything else. But before all that, the greatest thing, I think this is my number one thing that's happened on Raw this year.
Okay.
When Dom Mysterio first came out to the ring, what is the first thing he did? He got in Triple H's face and started cursing at him in Spanish. And I said, oh man, Triple H, the Trump thumper, and the whole thing about Bad Bunny not being played at the Super Bowl and like all this different stuff and all the different bullshit that goes on with that. And the first thing Dom does is get in his face and just start spewing Spanish at him. And I said, I love it. I thought it was the best.
Yep. And his pants say sushio.
That's
on
right.
the back now. Dirty.
That's right.
Yeah.
And now, do you think this sets up, because I was thinking this now, because John Cena's got, so they talk back and forth, like you said, Triple H sets up, it's going to be an Intercontinental title match right here, right now.
And Dom did so good, too.
Right.
Because Dom came out, and it's like, he's been getting cheered, but as soon as his music hit, I was like, yes.
Yes. Yep.
Like,
Thank God we're getting Dom and John Cena. Like, that's what we've been wanting. That's what we've been talking about, And
he got booed completely. It went back to the booing of where he couldn't even talk.
Mm-hmm.
To that point, stood face to face with John Cena and Triple H and didn't even give a shit.
No, dude.
Didn't blink, didn't hesitate for a second.
Jim Cornette said this the best, and I know we don't like quoting all different podcasts and stuff like that, but Jim Cornette said it best when Dom was first a heel and they would do that. They would just boo over him talking and stuff and like, oh, boo, the hell with you or whatever. But now, except for the exception of Monday Night Raw, which was acceptable because of the hometown hero being in the ring and he was shitting all over the hometown hero. Shout out Vince McMahon. Now, when Dom talks now in the ring, they let him talk and boo after. So, he's got the crowd now. Like, Dom has so much control over that crowd and everything he's doing when he's in that ring. And he's got his character has arrogance, but I don't think Dominic Mysterio, the person, has the arrogance. So I think he can differentiate the two to where he gets like just so locked in with his character, and it's just an amazing, amazing run he's having right now. And even though the results of this match weren't favorable to him, the run continues. He is just doing so good. Like
think about think about where he started first with the Judgment Day or with his dad, and looking, green,
trying to knock over a ladder on Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, even that.
I was at that match. I was at the match for the custody of Dominic
in Buffalo, New York. That never happened.
That never happened.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We tracked it down. It never happened. Yeah. You liar.
You wonder why we moved to a 2-piece. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, Dom's came so far, and it's like, it's crazy because think about the people John Cena's been kind of obliterated on the microphone, like Austin Theory and stuff like that. Even Roman Reigns at that time, you know what I'm saying? How long Roman Reigns was in the game and doing all that, and Dom just to come out there and look him in the face and talk all that trash. And same to Triple H. And then for Triple H to flip it back out, I'm like, there's nothing Dom can say at that point. That's his boss. Like,
right.
Adam Pearce, you could do whatever. Dom, there's nothing you could say. But, he came out in his ring gear. He was ready to fight.
John Cena looked in a lot better shape than he was at the beginning of the year. He's more like ripped and toned.
Yeah.
Which is
I
good,
went crazy though. I popped.
I thought the match was good.
Yeah.
The crowd went crazy, and what I said, like, I would have wanted to be there. It wasn't even for the result. It was for, imagine the energy in that crowd. Like, that crowd was electric. Like, that crowd was so electric, and it was because we had the hometown hero of John Cena, but we had our heel hero in Dominic Mysterio, who in a lot of ways has been like one of the MVPs of WWE this past year, because, WWE wrestling in general has a lot of peaks and valleys. And let's just face it, this year in wrestling has been a lot of valleys, but Dominic Mysterio has been one consistent. Like, when he's there, he's locked in. And I really appreciate everything Dom's doing. So Dom against John Cena was just like, just lightning in a bottle. They didn't even have to do very much. Like, it didn't even have to be overly whatever for it to be an amazing match,
The people that were there said it was louder. They thought it sounded louder than Celtics Game 7, like winning the championship, or like to that level, like CM Punk in Chicago level. You know what I'm saying? Like Money in the Bank type of atmosphere. It came across, like that on TV too. It was loud. It was crazy.
Yeah.
CM Punk in Montreal loud. Just insane. Showing, West Newbury, Massachusetts when it started too, showing the camera of that, and then showing where he went to high school and showing where he went to college too, leading all into that. And then through the match, I'm thinking like, man, I hope Cena, either I'm thinking it's going to be a disqualification. I'm thinking in my head, what the hell is going to happen here? Because the championship's on the line. I'm like, oh shit. When he announced a championship on the line, it's not just a match. I'm like, oh shit. This shit's real now. You know what I'm saying? Real implications.
The only thing I didn't like about it was the finish. And I understand. I get John Cena had to win in his hometown. He couldn't lose in his hometown. I understand the whole concept of, we wanted to make him a Grand Slam champion before he retired. And people online were like, well, it's not going to hurt Dom, but it's like,
I don't think
it is. It kind of is, man.
I don't think so. I love that. Going through the match, I was thinking like, I want John Cena to take the frog splash and kick out at 1 and just like Hulk up and then just squash him. And he kind of did,
But now
he took the splash and just got right up and ate him.
Now that was a thunderous applause. So now, do you think that there's a little thing here that the John Cena's final match is going to be for the Intercontinental title?
Yeah, if he doesn't lose it before then somehow.
Where would he
going
lose
into
it?
Madison.
What does he have?
Garden.
2 more appearances? Three more appearances? He's got Madison
For
Square
some reason,
Garden.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to be at the Raw at MSG for some reason, but he is. So there's 3 more. Yeah, there's MSG Raw with this Monday. It's his last Raw ever, allegedly. Then we got Survivor Series, and then we got the Saturday Night Main Event.
Oh, he's going to be at Survivor Series. Okay,
where he will fight his opponent of the last time is now tournament.
Yes. Okay.
So that could be on the line for then. will Dom come into this again somehow with the tournament or for the belt? Because afterwards, backstage, we did get, the congratulations from everybody to John Cena when he won that Grand Slam championship, which Boston deserved because they didn't get his last match at Saturday Night Main Event. And I felt like if anywhere it could have been, it probably should have been in Boston, right?
Agreed.
But Boston deserved it, so I'm not mad at him winning the championship there and getting that Grand Slam there because it made it more memorable and people will remember that forever, at least. And that's what he deserves in his hometown-ish, so it is what it is. And I don't think Dom got hurt by it because Dom's still Dom, and I think Dom's going to get put over somehow by this too in the end. And just being in that level of a match with John Cena, I think they both won. Like, I don't think they both had to, Dom necessarily lost in the situation because I think he's just bigger than ever being able to face Cena and lose that to Cena because that's going to go down in time. People are going to remember what happened and that happened.
Now, did you see that when they did little congratulations backstage, a lot of the people that were there are people that are in the tournament. Like, so Sheamus was back there, and even Shinsuke Nakamura was back there, and so there's a lot of people that were in the tournament were backstage congratulated him. So I tried looking at that, but I tried looking at that and thinking who the mystery person is in the tournament, and was it somebody back there? But
there's two mystery people we don't know about right now. There's two mystery people. But before we got to that, Cody congratulated him, then Ray. Then we see Rey Mysterio there, Dirty Dom's dad, alleged dad, was there and tells him thanks for giving that ass whooping, teaching him a lesson. John says, "Oh, he's a good kid. I hope he learned a lesson, learned something from it." So did that
corny.
go forward into something? Yeah, it was funny.
Corny.
Though. Oh God,
he's a good kid. Ray,
he's
a good kid.
Yeah. He's a good kid, though. I know he called you a deadbeat and screwed up your Thanksgiving, but he's a good kid. I hope
I learned him well. I hope I learned him.
all the bad stuff he's done, he's still a good kid.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
sounds like us.
It's fun. Yeah.
So congratulations, John Cena, Grand Slam champion. It's just a formality at this point, so whatever.